Hello and welcome to another draft analysis of Ace. Right now we have the winner bracket finals of Group A's group stage with Immortals versus LGD. Immortals took a 2-0 victory over Team Secret and LGD took a 2-0 victory over Infamous. Okay, so Immortal has been known for their super all-out aggression and they're really strong at it. And LGD on the other hand, they seem to be lacking a bit of early game powers in the series before, and when they're up against Infamous, they didn't really play that well in the early game. They were quite sloppy, but they managed to hold a high ground and come back after that in both games. But against Immortals' heavy aggression, I'm not sure if they'll be able to do the same. I think it's gonna be down to whether they can hold their high ground as well as they did against Infamous. And moving into the draft, Immortal having first pick, they ban away Nyx AA, two of LGD's very comfort pick, especially if how should I say? Because Immortal they will want the Pagna, and these two heroes are actually very good against Pagna. But LGD doesn't want to do anything with the Pagna, and they just instantly ban it away. So they remove the Pagna as well as the Night Stalker for Fabi. In the interview after Immortal won Secret, MP mentioned that all three heroes of Immortals can play the Pagna, so it's a very versatile call for them, and they can switch it around at any point of time. So moving on, I think many teams should just target this Pagna ban towards Immortal. LGD respond with a Leech Necrophos, just a very stable Version 5 and +1 core kind of opening to the draft. Immortals, they go back for their Winter Wyvern, which they have been so comfortable with, and they actually decided not to pick up the IO here. IO was left true for them, but I think they will want to wait to the second phase to see if it's a suitable pick for Fabi before deciding on whether they go for it. LGD might just ban it off here for the second phase, but if they are okay with leaving it out in the first phase, they might just let it be. They may have some strategy plan against an IO. Immortal, they ban away Kunka. Kunka was known to be Victoria's best hero, but now they're playing with their coach standing in, QQQ. Not sure if they are as comfortable with it. Yao is the one playing the position 4 now. He switched over from 5 to 4, and the coach QQQ is actually playing the position 5 right now. LGD decided to ban the Bloodseeker and Spirit Breaker, two heroes which Immortals won with in Game 2 against Team Secret. These two heroes just enables Immortals so much to their playstyle, the aggressive style, their constant fighting, and yeah, the Bloodseeker from on Kyo last game just did so much. Every time he sees Mid-1's Ember Spirit, he just rupture him and force him back. Although he doesn't kill Mid-1, but he just slows down his farm by a lot. And Immortal, they ban away the Earth Spirit, targeting towards Yao as well, the position 4. I'm not sure if Earth Spirit is a hero that Yao will play. I actually think they will go for something like a more stable position 4, like maybe Earthshaker. I think they picked it for him last game as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Other possible position 4 heroes could be... a lot of them are banned. Nyx is already banned, Night Stalker is banned as well. Kunka, Spirit. Earthshaker seems like the most obvious choice here. Or maybe there'll be something that LGD is more comfortable. They go for the Sand King. Just a slightly... same concept, but a slightly different hero on the position 4. Sand King and Earthshaker, they pretty much do the same thing. They want their blink, and then they're the so-called initiator of the team.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Veno is a very good hero against initiators like Sand King and Earthshaker, because you can just spam your tech wards around the map and blocking away the blink, as in preventing the initiators from getting off their blinks. And Immortals does go back for the IO for Fabi. They just played so well together with Kyo. They pair them together, and their team, they have been playing together for a very long time and they're very comfortable. So Their teamwork is
5
always quite
seconds
impeccable,
remaining.
and it's always very scary to play against Febby plus Kyo's IO combo. But the question is, what hero will Immortals pick up to go with this IO? Last time they like to pair it with like PA, or if they can pick up CK again like they did in game 1 against Secret. Those are all plausible options. LGD on the other hand, they already have Core plus the 2 supports. They might want to go pick up something for FI right here. Bat Rider isn't that bad if you can pull off the Venomancer and burst him down before anything happens. Before he casts his ultimate, it'll be a very good fight for LGD. That being said, Immortals have IO, and the threat of relocate save is always there. Similarly, if the Necrophos throw ulti and Febby's on point with his relocate save, he can definitely save a target. They also have a defensive spell on Cold Embrace, although Cold Embrace alone isn't very good against the magical damage burst from the heroes that LGD currently have. If he gets a Glimmer Cape, which I believe he will rush it out, it'll be really good for Immortals. This MK I believe is going to be FY on the offlane. They like to play him on a hero like as in whenever they play Monkey King, it's usually FY on the offlane. Ame will play something with more late game potential. They like to play around him.
5 seconds remaining.
So this MK, the MK against IO is a very because an offlane MK you want to hide on the trees, but IO you can scout with the balls. But I think LGD is expecting this IO to be more of a to be helping the mid lane more, so the MK can just lane up against probably Winter Wyvern and Veno. The Bat Rider picked up by Immortals is going to be on the off lane for Ref. It's a very good scouting tool on the Monkey King, and currently Immortals line up decks and initiation, so yeah, the Bat Rider is their form of initiation. I believe this Veno is going to be MP on the safe lane, and they're going to pick IO pairing for Kyo in the mid lane.
LGD's turn to pick.
And they go for the Servant. Okay, so this Servant, they can, depending on whatever LGD pick up for their mid lane, they can either put Servant in the safe lane or in the mid lane. I think they're comfortable with both. Because if Veno have a 1v1 lane against Monkey King, it'll be very comfortable for him as well. As in, Veno can definitely win the matchup against Monkey King, especially with Winter Wyvern helping him. And once they shut down the Monkey King, Wyvern can just go and stack the jungle for Servant and leaving Veno there alone. Anyway, Immortals ban away the Weaver. The Weaver ban was mainly as a preventing the counter on the Bat Rider. Bat Rider will suffer very badly if he's up against a Weaver carry. So LGD goes back for Storm Spirit mid. We actually almost never see this hero for a very long time. And I'm not sure why LGD thinks it's a good time to bring it back up. Storm Spirit is very good against the IO lineup because you can just zip and find the IO and burst him down. But you're up against a Winter Wyvern save, so there's 2 defensive supports on the side of Immortal. If Storm Spirit jumps on one, it's very highly likely that the other one will be saving him. I guess the good thing about Storm Spirit in lane is that his magical damage from his Remnant as well as his passive proc is very good against Sylvan's high armor in the laning phase.
5 seconds
But that being said, the Sylvan doesn't really rely a lot on the lane. He will just IO will just stack for him, and then he will just have a huge stack in the jungle after that. I think Immortal's got a very Immortal kind of draft. They have a fun priority QO 7 which can be very aggressive as well. They have the Veno MP which is very self-sustained, which he likes to be, and Foref on the form of initiator for the team. LGD, the Storm Spirit can be the X factor for LGD though. The lockdown on Immortal side is only 7 stun as well as Bat Rider Lasso. If you consider Curse as a lockdown, then yes, there's one more there. But other than that, Storm Spirit is free to go ham in the mid late game, especially if he gets a Lincolns. I think
Prepare for battle.
Storm will probably go Bloodstone into Lincolns. It'll be very strong for him, and he's going to be able to do a lot. I think the draft is rather even. It's who can execute their draft better, and with the with the role swap on LGD because of the coach factor, their synergy might not be as good as Immortals. I'm just gonna draft wise, I think it's even, but in terms of gameplay wise, I think Immortal is gonna execute better, and probably it's gonna be a very even game, but I think Immortals will inch out a victory. Alright, that's all for this game one. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you.